This drawing will be based on a previous lesson in which we abstracted shapes from the human skull. While it would be best to do this lesson first, you can still try this on its own if necessary. You will just have to use a bit more imagination and initiative. For this lesson, you will need paper and black and white chalk. Choose your favourite image from your last lesson. Off-white or brown paper would be best. Now, using your charcoal or black chalk, lightly sketch out your selected drawing. Try to sketch as lightly as possible. As you sketch, you're allowed to change and modify your drawing to make your composition more interesting. Adding more detail can also improve your work. However, do not make your shapes too small. When your sketch is finished, you are ready to start to add tone. At this point, we will only be using white. Now carefully select the shapes that you would like to be the lightest and fill them in with the white chalk. The harder you lean on the white chalk, the brighter the white will be. Leaning lighter allows the paper underneath to shine through. This will allow for more variation in tone later. Try to make around 1/3 of the drawing white. Select the white areas carefully and vary where they are placed in the composition. The next stage is to add the black. Now work into the areas you would like to be dark. Again, you can lean heavier or lighter on the chalk, varying the darkness and strength of the black. Carefully fill in another 1/3 of the drawing dark. At this stage, do not mix the black and white. Now we are ready to mix the black and white. Carefully select the areas you want to change. To create new tones, you will mix white over black and black over white. Leaning heavier or lighter will give you different tones. Now work into your drawing and try to get as many different tones and shades as possible. Take time to consider the edges of the shapes. Make tones that help the shapes stand out. You can now decide what to do with the unfinished areas. Continue to work on the tonal detail until you're satisfied with the quality of your work. Pablo Picasso, George Braque, and Juan Gris were very famous painters whose work was very tonal. They were members of a group of artists called the Cubists. You can share your drawings with us by tagging us on Twitter at Glasgow Create.